Hear me, beloved. Protection is not the absence of battle, but the certainty of my presence within it. If you look for a life without conflict, you will miss the miracle of my covering. I did not promise that arrows would never be aimed at you, but I promised that none would pierce beyond what I allow. I did not promise that storms would never rise, but I declared that you would never be consumed by them. My protection is not fragile glass shielding you from every raindrop. It is the mighty ark that carries you above the floodwaters. It is the fortress that holds firm while the ground shakes. It is the shepherd's hand that keeps you near even as wolves circle. Listen to the truth I speak. You are never exposed to the enemy without my awareness. Before darkness even plots, I have already lit the path of your deliverance. Before fear even whispers, I have already declared my peace over you. Before danger even forms, I have already set boundaries that cannot be crossed without my consent. The world may tremble, kingdoms may fall, men may betray, but my protection is not dependent on the stability of earth. It flows from heaven's throne, eternal, unbreakable, sealed by blood more precious than silver or gold. When my Son stretched out his arms upon the cross, he wrapped your life within his embrace. His wounds became the walls that keep you. His victory became the shield that guards you. His resurrection became the eternal proof that nothing can strike you down beyond my will. So take courage. Take courage when the night seems endless, when the noise of accusation rises, when you feel the loneliness of being misunderstood. Take courage, for I am near. My protection is not distant. I do not watch from afar, sending occasional aid. I am within you, surrounding you, moving ahead of you. My spirit intercedes when you do not know what to pray. My presence goes before you, leveling mountains and breaking through bars of iron. You cannot measure how many times danger was turned aside, how many arrows never reached you, how many traps collapsed before they could ensnare. You may never know in full the extent of my protection, but trust that it is more than enough. Beloved, let go of the habit of scanning the horizon for threats. Fix your gaze instead upon me. The more you obsess over what may harm you, the more you lose sight of the one who keeps you. Let your mind be steady in this truth. You are not left unguarded. No matter what voices say, no matter what fears arise, no matter what uncertainties stand before you, my word stands taller, and my word over you is life, safety, and covering. Even when the enemy tries to cloak himself as an angel of light, I uncover his schemes and block his path. Even when the ground shakes, I am the foundation that cannot crumble beneath you. Yes, child, there will be moments when you feel surrounded, but lift your eyes as Elisha's servant did, and you will see that those who are with you are greater than those against you. My hosts of heaven encamp around those who fear me. My armies are not exhausted. My strength does not wane. My watch is not broken. Rest in this assurance. You are guarded day and night, known by name, carried in everlasting arms, and I whisper it again for your soul to receive. You are under my protection, now and forevermore. Do not be deceived by what your eyes see. Protection is not always the removal of obstacles, but the unseen hand that turns danger into testimony. Many times you wondered how you survived, how you escaped, how you endured. It was not coincidence. It was not luck. It was my hand, covering, shielding, guiding. Every time your foot almost slipped, I steadied you. Every time the net was laid, I broke it. Every time the night seemed to swallow you, I commanded dawn to rise. You are alive today, not Bekai. Hear this, beloved. I have not brought you this far to abandon you. My protection is not seasonal. It does not fade when circumstances change. I am as faithful in famine as I am in abundance, as constant in darkness as in light. My presence is not confined to sanctuaries or sacred hours. It walks with you into workplaces, homes, streets, valleys, and mountains. Wherever you go, there I am, guarding, keeping, holding. When you pass through waters, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through fire, even now, I am surrounding you with reminders of my care. The gentle nudging that keeps you from wrong paths. The sudden peace in the middle of panic. The word of encouragement from an unexpected place. All of these are signs of my protection. My Spirit weaves these moments into your life so that you may know, I am attentive. I am watchful. I am with you. You are not an orphan in a dangerous world. You are a beloved child under a Father's everlasting gaze. And because you are mine, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This does not mean the weapon will not be formed, but it means it will not succeed. The attempts of darkness may rise, but they are bound by the limits I establish. I am sovereign. Nothing enters your life without passing through the filter of my hand. Even what is meant for evil, I turn into good. Even what is meant to destroy, I weave into destiny. Trust this. You are never outside my care, never beyond my reach, never removed from M. So walk today with holy confidence. Not arrogance, but assurance. Not presumption, but peace. For I go before you. I stand behind you. I hem you in on every side. I whisper to your anxious heart, you are under my protection. And when you believe this, you will no longer bow to fear. You will no longer shrink from calling. You will no longer hesitate at the edge of obedience. My protection frees you to live boldly, love deeply, and walk faithfully, knowing you are never alone. Yes, my child, you are secure. Beloved, pause and let these words settle into your soul. For so long you have tried to defend yourself with human strength, with strategies, with walls built from fear. Yet even the strongest walls of men crumble under time and pressure. My protection, however, is eternal. It is not built of stone, but of spirit. It is not held together by mortar, but by the covenant of my blood. You are not secured because you are flawless. You are secured because you are mine. I purchased you with a price. And there will be days when your heart cries, when will relief come? And my whisper will answer, relief has already come, for I am with you. There will be nights when you wonder, who fights for me? And I will say, I do. There will be seasons when you cannot trace my hand, but you can trust my heart. My protection is not measured by your ability to see it. It is measured by my faithfulness, which never fails. Think of Israel, wandering in the wilderness. Their clothes did not wear out. Their feet did not swell, for my hand was upon them. Think of David, hunted by enemies, yet shielded in caves and delivered time after time. Think of the disciples on stormy waters, panicked and afraid, until my voice calmed the sea. These are not distant memories. They are patterns of how I move for my children. And if I did it then, will I not do it now? If I covered them, will I not cover you? If I defended them, will I not? Yes, beloved, even when you face trials. Know this, I am not absent. My protection does not always remove the fire, but it ensures the fire refines rather than destroys. My covering does not always silence the storm immediately, but it ensures you arrive at the other side with greater faith. I am working even in what seems threatening. Trust that my hand is guiding even what you cannot understand. Do not despise the process, for even in it, you are shielded. You are not exposed to chance. You are not a victim of fate. You are a vessel under divine care. And I declare again to your weary heart, you are under my protection. Now pause for a moment, and if these words have stirred your soul, I gently invite you to share this message with others. Like it, comment with your reflections, share it with someone who needs reassurance, and subscribe so you may continue walking with these whispers of truth. For as you do, you are not just receiving protection, but becoming a carrier of it to others. Yes, child, know this. My protection is also an assignment. I guard you not only for your sake, but so that you may walk freely into your calling. So that you may lift others. So that you may testify of my goodness. You are shielded to shine. You are defended to declare. You are covered to carry hope into dark places. Never believe that your preservation is meaningless. Every time I keep you, it is so that you may reveal me. Every time I shield you, it is so that my glory may be seen in you. Therefore, walk boldly, speak courageously, love unreservedly. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not exposed. You are embraced. Let this confidence mark your steps. You are under my protection. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but forever. The eternal God is your dwelling place. And underneath are the everlasting arms. Rest now, child. You are safe. You are mine. You are kept in the shadow of the Almighty, under the wings of my unfailing love. Beloved one, lean closer still, for my whisper is meant to quiet every restless fear inside you. Too many voices have spoken over your life, voices of doubt, of accusation, of despair. They have tried to convince you that you are uncovered, unguarded, vulnerable to every attack. But hear me now, those voices are liars. I am the voice that spoke before the foundations of the world. And I declare you are not abandoned. You are not prey to chance. You are not left wandering without defense. My PR. Remember the story of Israel hemmed in by the Red Sea with Pharaoh's army pressing hard behind. To the natural eye, it looked as though destruction was certain. But my protection was already at work. A wall of fire separated my people from their pursuers. The waters obeyed my command and became a path of deliverance. Understand this, beloved. What looks like your end is often the stage for my glory to shield you. My protection is not hindered by impossibilities. I create ways where there are none. When fear whispers, "What if you are not safe?" you must answer with faith. I am kept by the hand of God. When anxiety cries, "What if harm finds you?" you must reply, "My Father watches over me." When doubt sneers, "You are weak and unguarded," you must proclaim, "The Lord is my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Let your declarations align with my truth, and you will see fear lose its grip. Beloved, understand that protection is not always visible. Sometimes it is the unseen hand that delays you so that you miss danger. Sometimes it is the closed door that saves you from ruin. Sometimes it is the still small voice nudging you to turn left instead of right. Do not despise these interruptions. They are evidence of my watchfulness. You may only understand in hindsight how I preserved you, but trust in the moment that my shield is never absent. I have placed angels around you, ministering spirits who obey my word concerning you. They are not idle, they are not distracted, they move at the command of heaven to guard your steps. Though you cannot see them, they are real, and they surround you even now. You are never truly alone, for my armies encamp about you. And if heaven's armies guard you, who then can stand against you? What scheme can succeed? What enemy can prevail? None, for I am your keeper. Beloved, release the weight of constant worry. It was never meant to rest on your shoulders. Cast it upon me, for I care for you. Let the assurance of my covering give you rest. Sleep without fear, rise without dread, walk without hesitation. You are not a fragile target in the crosshairs of fate. You are a beloved child wrapped in the fortress of divine love. Yes, I remind you again, you are under my protection. Let these words be the anchor in the storms, the melody in the silence, the shield in the fire. Carry them deep in your heart, and let them become the lens through which you see your world. Nothing touches you without my knowing. Nothing overcomes you without my power turning it into testimony. Rest, Beloved, rest in the safety of my presence. For you are mine, and nothing can snatch you from my hand. Beloved, let your heart breathe freely now, for I am drawing near with words that steady the trembling places inside you. I see how often you scan the horizon, waiting for the next blow, the next loss, the next disappointment. Fear has tried to convince you that life is only a waiting room for calamity. But I tell you, lift your eyes higher. Your story is not written by fear. It is written by me, and I inscribe every line with care, every chapter with purpose. The theme of your life is not trail. You have misunderstood the meaning of safety, thinking it comes from controlling every outcome. But control is not safety. It is an illusion that drains your strength. True safety is knowing that even when outcomes shift, you are never outside my keeping. True security is understanding that no change in circumstance can remove you from my love. You are sealed, beloved, and no power of darkness can break my seal. Consider the sparrow that flutters in the sky. It neither reaps nor stores, yet not one falls without my knowledge. Are you not worth more than sparrows? Consider the lilies, clothed in splendor beyond Solomon, yet they do not labor for it. If I care for sparrows and lilies, will I not much more clothe, guard, and keep you? Believe this: you are seen, you are valued, you are watched over. Beloved, I know the threats that loom against you. I know the words spoken behind closed doors, the schemes formed in secret, the fears that creep in uninvited. But know this too, none of them escape my notice, and none of them can bypass my covering. I frustrate the plans of the crafty. I silence the mouths of liars. I overturn the schemes of darkness. Though they gather against you, they will stumble and fall. For I am the one who stands between you and destruction. Do not measure my protection by what you avoid alone. Measure it also by what I carry you through. Many cry, Lord, why did you allow me to face this? And I answer, so that you might see my power to sustain you within it. The miracle is not always in the removal of the fire, but in the preservation within the fire. You will emerge not burned, but refined. You will rise not broken, but stronger. For my protection is not fragile shelter, it is consuming strength that turns battles into blessings. Beloved, let go of the thought that you must defend yourself against every voice, every critic, every false accusation. That burden is not yours to carry. I am your defender. Stand still, and see my salvation. Hold your peace, and I will fight for you. Your task is not to answer every lie, but to rest in the truth of who I am for you. I am your shield, your strong tower, your unshakable refuge. Yes, beloved child, breathe again. Your heart has been weary from striving. But I say to you now, rest. Rest in my protection. Rest in my promises. Rest in my presence. For you are surrounded on every side. And nothing, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any power, can separate you from my love. You are kept, you are guarded, you are mine, and I will never let you go. Beloved one, I know how heavy the world has felt upon your shoulders. The constant news of turmoil, the whispers of uncertainty, the sudden disruptions that shake your plans, they have made you wonder if safety can truly exist in such a world. Yet hear me again. Safety is not found in the shifting ground of nations or in the fragile promises of men. Safety is found in me alone. I am your dwelling place, your refuge from generation to generation, long before mountains rose or oceans spread. Do not think that my protection is passive. It is active, alive, vigilant. My eyes roam the earth to show myself strong on behalf of those whose hearts are fully mine. I am not distracted. I do not slumber. I do not miss a moment of your life. Every detail matters to me. and my watch over you is continuous. This is why you can rest, even when the world is restless. This is why you can sing, even in the night. Beloved, many confuse comfort with protection. But I tell you, my protection often comes wrapped in discomfort, because I use challenges to shield you from greater harm. A delay you resent may be the very thing that saves you. A closed door may be the shield that spares your soul. A friendship that ends may be my way of keeping you from paths that would wound you. Do not curse the things I use to keep you safe. Trust that my hand is at work, even when you do not understand. I am training you to rest in the unseen. Faith is not built by what you can control, but by what you entrust to me. When you surrender your fears, you make room for my peace. When you release your grip on outcomes, you discover my arms holding you steady. I am teaching you to walk without fear, not because threats vanish, but because you are shielded within my embrace. This is the higher way, the way of trust, the way of peace. So walk through your days with lifted head. The shadows may lengthen, the winds may howl, but you are not defenseless. The armor of my presence is upon you. The word I spoke surrounds you. The angels I command guard you. And above it all, my own spirit dwells within you, a seal of eternal covering. What greater protection could there be? You are held by heaven itself. Even when you stumble, you do not fall beyond my reach. Even when you wander, my love pursues. Even when you falter, my grace lifts. My protection is not only for your body, but for your soul. I guard your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. Let this be the anthem of your life. I am under his protection. Say it in the morning. Whisper it at night. Declare it in the storm. You are under my protection, now and always. Beloved child, I see how the days weigh on you, how the unknown presses against your thoughts. Yet my word is your anchor. You are not drifting without care. My protection is the compass that steadies your course, the hand upon your shoulder guiding you through unseen currents. Do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there. Do not tremble at what-ifs, for I have written the end from the beginning. The same hand that shaped the stars is the hand that guards your path. Think of the shepherd who keeps watch through the night. His eyes scan the horizon. His staff defends against prowling beasts. His voice calms the sheep who startle at shadows. I am that shepherd for you. When wolves circle, I stand between you and harm. When darkness falls, my rod and staff are your comfort. When you grow weary, I carry you upon my shoulders until your strength is restored. Never doubt the care of your shepherd, for I lay down my life for the sheep. If I did not withhold my life, will I? Beloved, protection is not weakness. It is strength covering fragility. It is power shielding vulnerability. And I delight to cover you, not because you are incapable, but because you are mine. A father does not guard his child because the child is worthless, but because the child is precious. You are precious to me. Every hair of your head is numbered. Every tear is kept in my bottle. Every cry is heard in my throne room. Do not think you go unnoticed. You are cherished beyond measure. Yes, there will be days when shadows linger, but remember, light always prevails. You are not swallowed by darkness. You are hidden in my light. You are not consumed by fear. You are sustained by my love. My protection is not seasonal. It is eternal. It does not waver with moods or fail with time. I am your refuge forever, your covering unchanging, your guard unyielding. Beloved, let this truth reshape how you live. Do not walk as though abandoned, but as though accompanied. Do not speak as though unguarded, but as though defended. Do not think as though vulnerable, but as though kept in everlasting arms. Let courage rise where fear once dwelled. Let peace reign where panic once ruled. Let hope sing where despair once lingered. For you are not exposed to chance. You are embraced by covenant. So now, take a deep breath, release the weight, and step forward into your days with holy boldness. You are protected, you are kept, you are sealed. My whisper resounds in the silence of your heart. You are under my protection, and nothing shall separate you from my love. Beloved one, come nearer still, for my words are life to your weary soul. You have feared the unknown, but I tell you, the unknown is never unknown to me. Every road you walk, I have already measured. Every valley you face, I have already walked through. Every battle ahead, I have already secured the victory. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into places I have prepared. My protection is the assurance that no step you take is outside my care. Remember the promise spoken long ago. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That promise is not distant. It is your reality. You abide in me, and therefore you abide in my protection. Shadows of fear may loom, but my shadow overshadows them. Dangers may threaten, but my covering is stronger. The snare may be set, but I break it. Pestilence may rise, but I shield you. You are not a victim of chaos. You are a citizen of my kingdom, kept under my law. Beloved, when you feel the weight of opposition, recall the times I have already delivered you. Think of the moments when help appeared at the right time, when strength came just as you were failing, when peace washed over you without explanation. That was not accident. That was me. My protection is not always spectacular, but it is always sure. Sometimes it looks like strength to endure. Sometimes it looks like favor that opens doors. Sometimes it looks like wisdom that redirects your path. However, I do not guard you reluctantly. I do so with joy. As a mother bird spreads her wings over her young, so I spread myself over you. As a fortress surrounds its treasure, so I surround you. As a fire encircles what it defends, so my presence encircles you. You are never exposed to the elements without covering. You are never walking the road alone. Beloved, rest in this. My protection is not fragile. It does not depend on the turning of seasons or the strength of your striving. It rests on my covenant, sealed with my blood, anchored in eternity. Even in your weakness, I remain strong. Even in your failures, I remain faithful. Even in your silence, I remain speaking over you. Nothing changes my commitment to keep you. You are mine, and I guard what is mine. So let hope rise in you again. Do not let fear dictate your choices. Do not let dread write your story. Do not let anxiety steal your sleep. You are kept. You are shielded. You are covered. My whisper echoes still. You are under my protection, forever and always. Beloved, let this be the song of your heart. I am not unguarded. I am not unkept. I am not alone. For too long, fear has written its refrain in your mind, repeating, you are vulnerable, you are exposed, you are unsafe. But today I rewrite the melody. The anthem of heaven declares, you are covered, you are protected, you are mine. Let this be the soundtrack of your soul as you walk through each day. Think of how I have kept generations before you. Noah, preserved in the ark while waters consumed the earth. Joseph, lifted from pits and prisons into destiny. Esther, shielded in the courts of kings to deliver a people. Paul, guarded through shipwrecks and persecution to carry my gospel to nations. These were not favored because they were perfect, but because they were mine. And you, beloved, are no less mine. If I kept them, I will keep you. If I shielded them, I will shield you. If I brought them through. Beloved, my protection is not just defense. It is destiny. I guard you not only to preserve you, but to position you. I keep you not only to prevent harm, but to prepare you for purpose. Every time I hide you, it is to reveal you at the right moment. Every time I shield you, it is to strengthen you for what lies ahead. My protection is part of my plan. Weaving safety into calling, shelter into sending, covering into commissioning. You are preserved for a reason greater than survival. You are preserved. So walk with confidence, not fear. Lift your eyes, not in arrogance, but in assurance. The one who watches over Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. And he is the one who watches over you. I am not far, I am near, I am not passive, I am present, I am not uncertain, I am sovereign. Rest in this, beloved. You are not your own protector. I am, and I do not fail. Yes, storms will rise, but they will bow to my word. Yes, enemies will conspire, but they will stumble in my presence. Yes, darkness will gather, but it will scatter before my light. You are secure, not because the world is harmless, but because I am your keeper, and nothing can snatch you from my hand. Beloved child, let courage take root again. Let peace flood like a river. Let faith anchor your heart. For you are safe in me. And when doubts return, when fears whisper, when shadows stretch long, come back to this truth. Again and again, you are under my protection. Forever sealed, forever kept, forever mine.